All right, top of the agenda, it starts with the race for Alistair Clarkson, which is now on in earnest. The Giants took their next meeting with the master coach today. North Melbourne plans to do so as the week unfolds, amidst much encouragement from the Kangaroo community.
And I think that Alistair Clarkson's obviously the right man for the job, so I think he's the obvious one, and I'm glad they're going about it. He gives the club automatic credibility. I think that's what they need as well. They need relevance. They need, you know, we need someone that can be the front person for that footy club. But I'm wrapped. If they can land Clarko, I think that it appeases a lot of people.
If you're looking for the right people at the right times, you know, the best coach in the AFL for the last 10 or 12 years, there's a lot worse decisions you can make than to go, you know, flat out to try and bring someone like him back to where it all began. That's the other part of that puzzle with him. Obviously, there as a player, it's actually not dissimilar to where Hawthorn were when he first started there. I think he's on record as saying that he thought it would be a 7-year journey and rebuild to a potential grand final. I think they won one after 4, maybe, something like that. So if you think about where the Kangaroos are at, you know, if it's a 7-year rebuild, he's been there and done it and got a few premierships along the way. So it'd be a perfect fit, I think, for the footy club. It would just brighten every member's hopes up on where we're heading as a footy club and you know, also send just a lot of great signals to everyone else in the AFL that they are, you know, they're not going to keep accepting what's happened the last couple of years. They're fair dinkum. They're, you know, trying to bring the best people in they possibly can and get this rebuild happening as quick as they can. So a lot of great messages would come as a result.
So that's the hope that's given voice to for North Melbourne. The Giants are more advanced. They have met with Clarkson on multiple occasions. Their coaching process is taken through Adam Uze, Adam Kingsley, Mark McVeigh and Alistair Clarkson. What's your read first on the Giants side of things?
Really interesting day today, Jared. They haven't missed on media notifications, the Giants. 7, Herald Sun, Channel 9 have all spoken to Dave Matthews. Generally, this sort of stuff's kept in-house.
Can be clandestine, can't it?
It can be, but this one clearly is not. The Giants believe that Clarkson's really interested, and they believe that they're right up to their ears in getting Alistair Clarkson. I listened to Ricky Ponting speak and I listened to Wayne Carey speak then. They make a really compelling case on an emotive side of football, which is really, really powerful because you need emotion in this game. It's that man there, though. Where does he think? Is he going to be swayed by emotion, what he believes he can do at North Melbourne? Or does he look at the list and say to his wife, our future's in Western Sydney? I mean, I'm only guessing. I wouldn't know, and I wouldn't begin to guess which one he should take, but he's got 2 clubs. North Melbourne will not, I don't think North Melbourne will appoint their coaching subcommittee until this guy decides. Well, he decides, yes, he's coaching, it's over. They won't appoint until he says no. And they say, right, Clarkson said no, let's go out and have a look. Yeah,
so their meeting with Clarkson is imminent, so these are a busy and pivotal couple of days.
Sonia Hood will be meeting with Clarkson. She met with James Henderson, his manager, down at Tasmania over the weekend.
Yep. So I don't know whether it will be either of these 2 jobs, but it's going to be, he always said August would be the time. We're about to tick ourselves into August.
Well, we'll be August 1. So we'll be knocking on his door. You said August.
Captivating.
You said August.
He won't take either lightly.
Oh, of course he won't. Because he understands the importance of both positions, mate.
And there'll be other jobs. So
Not this year there won't be.
No, the fire is lit to return to coaching. He has said that he is absolutely satisfied with the Tasmanian job. He's got a passion for a government education program that he has put together. So he will coach again. Whether he coaches next year will be the choice of those 2 clubs. His choice, or he'll busy himself for another year and then see what comes along after that. I don't think it's not Giants, North or bust.
Righto. Have you just an opinion, right or wrong? It's just your opinion. What do you think he will do? What job do you think he will take?
So if I was having a stab, neither of these 2.
So he'll sit out.
Yep, or something else will come along.
Well, if that's the case, I hope he tells them both so they can get on and move on.
He'll work right through the process. You asked me to have a guess, so you have a guess.
See, you know I'm an emotive type. I would like to see Alistair Clarkson at North Melbourne. I want to see a guy go there and say, I will help you. I will help you. I know David Noble said that. I know Reece Shaw said that. We are looking at a 4-time premiership coach. And Lee Matthews says he brings credibility. I want him to go there and I want him to pick up a team that's on the bottom of the ladder and do it again. He said in an interview a couple of weeks ago, I might have had great players at Hawthorn. And I read that and I said, here's a person who's dealing with the realities. I might not be great. I had great players. Lee Matthews often says, I was a great coach, but I had great players. Look at my team. I would love to see Alistair Clarkson pick up this team and take them into a preliminary final, grand final. You sit back and say, you are the greatest coach, perhaps of all time, perhaps of all time.